Hi, it's Sherry. Well, I will be darn. I will be darn. Anyway, hi, it's Sherry. It is 12:26, 20 or 12, 2:26:25 at, I guess I could look, no, I can't look at my phone. I don't know, 6:43 or 8:43. Oh my gosh, I still have to go up and get cigarettes, which I should not be. But I went all day without cigarettes. But anyway, here's what I wanted to talk about today. There's this channel, and I'm not going to say the channel because I'm not like that, because it's a great channel. That has live. You can talk like she is live readings every couple days, and I never go on the live chat. I always miss it. I listen to it later, and I resonate with almost everything she says. I comment on every single one, and long comments I leave, and I just tell her how wonderful she is. Well, I have gone on live chats before, while the video's playing, and I like reading what everybody's saying, and I like, being a sense of community. When people are resonating with it, I'm like, oh yeah, me too. Or I'll say what my problem is, and people will, talk back and be like, well, this, and they'll give some advice, or I'll give advice or whatever. It's like a cool thing. Today, these okay, so I write some things, and I write, how I am. If you know me, I will say exactly what's on my mind and what my problem is. But I'm very kind and very loving about it. Um, and these two girls, I think girls, these two people, kept saying a couple times. Okay, so somebody was saying a Cyndi Lauper song, which is really cool, time after time, and if you run, you can run, you can find me. So it had to do with the channel. And then these other two, after like I left a couple messages and other people left a couple messages, kept going back and forth, going, they're not like us. They're not like us. For some reason, it irritated me so bad because I don't know why. It just did. Because who are they to think that they're any better than anybody else? Like, they're not like us. Laugh out loud, they kept putting. So I finally said, you're not special. We're You're not special. Get out of your ego. We are all the same. One of them comes back and says something about a pedophile and something else, and you're in your ego. And I'm like, pedophile? And I said, and so I responded, what an odd response that was. I am kind. I'm one of the kindest people in the world to people. And I just meant that of love and light or whatever. And they said, well, it was the lyrics of a song. And I said, well, if you would have gave me time to apologize, before I could even say it, I was writing it, I apologize. Or before you gave me time to apologize, you came back with some pedophile ignorant crap. And and I was, apologizing, saying, okay, I got it wrong, which I know I didn't. And but I was, still gonna be a good person and not fight with somebody. And what if it really was parts of songs, nobody's like them. They're not like us. Laugh out loud. Okay, yeah, because you're so cool. But anyway, but I'm still gonna be the good person and say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I did. I said I'm sorry. Or I said I apologize. I apologize that I, got I thought something different, whatever. And they're like, get out of your ego. And then, I mean, just all kinds of shit. And then the last thing she said was, see, this is why I don't come on chat because of people like Sherry. Me. I was like, are you for real? I mean, seriously? Did this just say that? I felt like, you know what I felt like doing? Saying, I'm not in my ego. I'm not in my soul. I don't know what I'm in. But I know that I can meet you wherever you'd like to meet, and I will friggin' beat your. That, I guess, would be in my ego. I don't know. But I still stayed loving and kind. And I thought that was really bad treatment. Really bad treatment. And so I let them know on the comments that I thought it was bad treatment, that it was ignorant to say anything about pedophile, blah, blah, blah. Like being the same as us or something. I don't know. I don't know what what she was referring to. It was ignorant. And then to call me out in the whole group, I thought was really rude. So I had been on their Patreon before, paying $20 a month to get extended readings. And I bet you any money that those two girls, or guys, whatever, I think it's two girls, are on Patreon, because when you go on, when I went on Patreon, I'm listening to extended readings, but it's a community you want to build, you know? And I tried to jump in for like a couple months, and these people were just like stuck up. They would not speak to me at all, like I was nothing. So I unsubscribed and I went over to something different that I can't mention because then you'll know the channel, and I'm not bashing the channel. Um, but I guess I am bashing the person. It made me so infuriated when she said this is why I don't go on chat to her friend or whatever, because of people like Sherry. Like, who does that on a channel that is all about unconditional love? And the person who does the readings is amazing. She just has a gift of, like, I don't know, talking to your spirit guides or something, because I mean, I can resonate with almost every single video. And I say that. And when other people resonate too, it makes you feel not so alone. You're like, dang. And then it blows my mind that that many people can, sorry, that many people, like, okay, say 25,000 subscribers, 3.8 watches them. So you'd say at least 500 to 1,000 can resonate with something in the video or more. And at least 100 can resonate with the whole entire video, which means we are so interconnected. Do you know what I mean? I did write something like that, Dan. Like, we are so interconnected, blah, 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 blah. Because it was just like, what the heck? Of course, you know that I've said I love everybody unconditionally, unless, you know, it gets a little fishy when it comes down to, like, you know, if you kill me and, you know, chew my head off or something, or child molester, stuff like that. And according to divine source, energy, God, creator, we're not supposed to judge. It's up to it to judge, him or it to judge. That's why I don't watch things like that, because I will judge. But yeah, I had a hard time with that one this morning. I was so angry. And what I wrote at first on my comments after it was over, when I went over to comments after the live chat, was I read it over, and then I was like, nah. I'm better at write that, because then it seems like, you know, I'm just being a biatch. But oh my gosh. It was just ridiculous. I'd never went on a live chat ever, and anything that I've ever said has always been loving. And if it wasn't, it was because they were acting like they were so special, and I felt like they were cutting down other people and me. And so I said, "You're not special. We're all the same, you know?" And they come back with some pedophile shit, some Sherry. This is why I'm leaving this chat, because of people like Sherry. You don't do that unless you're in your ego, all the way ego. So think you're better than everybody. Think that nobody's like you, and you're screwed there. Because we all are unique in our own ways. Of course we are. But we're not any more special than the other, unless somebody is doing something very dark and evil. And I definitely wasn't doing anything dark and evil. So I'm going up to get some cigarettes. I love you guys unconditionally. Just wanted to tell you that story. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.